What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Because of everything that DC Worlds Collide is going through right now, things like that, I decided this is the perfect time to go ahead and show you my Marvel Strike Force account. Just like my progress, my characters, everything like that. I've been playing this game for about a month now, I think. But full transparency, I did go ahead and buy the Time Vault bundles when I first started, and those kind of boosted your account up um, pretty dramatically at the start. Now, I only did that because Doctor Doom is my favorite character in all of Marvel, and I knew that I wanted him. And I also knew that the only way to get him was to beat Dark Dimension 4. And in this game, you can only do that when you're really advanced and you have high level characters, characters with a lot of power. So I ended up doing that. But this is, other than that, like I said, a month progress. I am level 100. Obviously, my name's Halloween Gaming. Let's see, let's go into my characters. Currently, I'm trying to build the Insidious 6 team because Scorpion did just get released. So I'm building Vulture, Shocker, Doctor Doom, Lizard, Mysterio, Ultimus, Magneto, Spider Slayer, Franklin, Thing, Craven, all these other characters. Now, everything that's favorited is what I'm working on, and that's kind of how I like check my progress and things like that. Is if I'm working on a character, if I'm working on a team, I'll go ahead and I'll favorite that team. That way I know what to plug my resources into, but it's just easier access because it puts the characters at the top of the roster. So it's just, easier, it's less time consuming, that kind of thing. But like I said before, Doctor Doom is my favorite character, so I wanted to go ahead and get him right away. He is currently at tier 18. Now I could probably take him up to tier 19. I'm holding off just because he's not the best character in the game. He's amazing. He's really good. He's a good plug and play kind of character. But there's not really a team that he correlates with. So I'm trying to just kind of watch where I put my resources because as you can see, I don't have that many like level up resources here. But he is my favorite character. He's almost 500,000 power, and I have all his moves. His abilities maxed completely. He's 7 stars. Starting to work on getting some red stars here eventually to get those last three. But nevertheless, he's a great character. He's awesome. He's, incredible. Like I said, I'm working on Insidious 6, and the newest member is Scorpion. He's at tier 10 currently. I got to work on leveling him up, but I'm working on him when Superior Spider-Man comes out and Hobgoblin. I'm going to try my best to get those because I am pretty much free to play on this account, on this game, except for those Time Vault bundles. I haven't spent anything else. So most of this, especially in the favorited, is pretty much free to play. So either way, you know, crazy progress so far. Magneto's my second favorite character. Now, Magneto is not good in this game, but you can still clear content with him. And I knew that going in, right? I knew I was going to power up a underwhelming character, but he is also a legendary, so he helped me out in Dark Dimension because you need legendary characters to beat a node or to beat like 3 nodes in the Doctor Doom Dark Dimension that require 5 legendary characters. So he's one of them. He's at tier 17 right now. All his moves are maxed, like you can see. And yeah, I just enjoy having him. He's just one of my favorites. Now, I would say the team that I'm really focusing on right now is the Fantastic Four MCU. So that is Franklin Richards. Got him maybe a week ago, and I've been kind of powering him up and things like that. The Thing, still working on him. As you can see, he's only level 80. So still got some work to do with him. But then we get Human Torch. Human Torch is awesome. Now, I'm gonna be quite honest, I might switch him out for Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is great with the Fantastic Four team, so I'm contemplating on taking him out and replacing him with Doom. So fair, just putting that out there. He's still really good. He's part of the team for sure. But I might switch him out every so often for Doom just because I love Doom more. Now I'm gonna be completely real. Him in the movie was awesome. He did the actor, I forget his name, but he was in Gladiator 2 as well. He did a great job in that movie. I thought Human Torch pretty much stole the show for most of it. I just loved his character. And then we have Mr. Fantastic MCU here. He's one of my most recent pickups. I got him 3, 4 days ago. And I've been, not really working on him too much. He is level 60, tier 11. But hopefully by the end of the month, I will have him level 100. That's the goal. And then last but not least, we have Invisible Woman MCU, which she's level 1 because I got her last night. It took me a while to get her, just because in this game, the way that I was using, to grab these characters was this antimatter store. And I would use this to get their fragments, as you can see. So it takes a while. It takes a while. And as a free-to-play player now, outside of the time vault bundles, it was hard to accumulate these, I don't even know what you call them, antimatter orbs or whatever, the 12.5K, 24K amount thing. Those pieces were definitely difficult to come by. Excuse me, sorry. But campaigns, here's a bunch of you know, stuff. So Heroes Assemble, I completely went all the way through that. I've gone all the way through Villains United. Nexus is completely done. Let's see, Cosmic Conflicts, I'm pretty sure is done. Yep. And then Mystic Forces is done. I've pretty much cleared most of this content. Do More, I have a little bit to go. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Do More is done. Isotope is done. Heroes Assemble Heart is done. Villains is completely finished. Isotope difficult hard mode is complete as well. Pretty sure the Nexus is done. Yep, Nexus is done. And then Incursions, I'm not done. I'm at 3 with that. So, as you can see, I've cleared most of the content in the game. And then, like I said, I've completed Dark Dimension 1 through 4, just because I want to do them. Now, you can complete Dark Dimension 4 before 1, 2, or 3. You don't have to do it in order. That's something that I didn't know going in, which helped me out a lot. I was like, all right, I'm going to focus on Doom and only Doom. And then after I got Doom, I got Ultimus to work for the Annihilator team, right? Which is Gladiator, Silver Surfer, Gore, Thanos, Endgame, and then Ultimus. So I got him after that, and then I got Ultron, and then I got I forgot her name. That's in Dark Dimension 1. Kestrel, maybe? But yeah, guys, this is pretty much my account. I'm going to scroll through this roster here for you just so you can kind of see my progress. I have many teams. I have the Night Stalkers. I have the, what do you call them? Let me go to squads, actually. So, Insidious 6, I have 3 out of 5. Infestation, I have most of them. Hellfire Club, I'm not building. I just don't really care. Fantastic Four MCU, obviously, I'm building currently. That's my biggest team that I'm building. Thunderbolts, I don't really care about all too much. Vigilante, I'm going to build eventually. I do have those characters. Starjammer are pretty much fully built. They're one of my strongest teams currently. Liberty, I've built. Uncanny Avengers, I've built. Mighty Avengers. Absolute A-Force. Astral. See, I've built most of the teams. Orcus and Night Stalker. Annihilator, I'm building. Illuminati. Alpha Flight for raids, especially. So yeah, guys, as you can see, I've built pretty much. Extreme X-Men was my first team that I built. And that I used to get Magneto. And then Superior 6. Yeah. So, as you can see, I've built quite a lot of teams. A lot of this was because of the time vaults. I'm not going to lie. They helped a lot. But again, my goal for the game was to get Doom. Because I just want to use Doom as much as possible. So, it was worth it for me. And it really didn't cost all that much comparatively to other games that I've spent. It was maybe a few hundred max. So worth it for me, but I'll continue to go down a little bit on all my characters. I'm trying to build Deadpool currently and get him to 6 stars so I can do the Dr. Octopus uh, event and get him to 7 stars. But yeah, guys. Green Goblin Classics, one of my favorite characters. Yeah, and then we have the Astral team there. And it just kind of goes down. I have a lot of characters at the bottom of my list here, of my roster, that I just haven't built. And you're going to notice that. That's the key to this game. You're going to get so many characters, but if you pour resources into every character, they're just not going to work for you. They're just not going to work. You're going to drain your resources. You're not going to have any resources to pour into characters. Characters might be balanced, but that's going to bite you in the butt later on because, again, you're wanting teams, right? So you want to focus on sets of characters. But look at all these level 1s that I just haven't built that are just sitting down here. And again, it's because I'm building teams to get me through content, not separate characters. This game can be very overwhelming. I know back in the day when I first started this game, when the time vaults weren't even like a thing, I got so overwhelmed that I quit. And then just recently, like a month ago, I got back into it. I was like, man, I miss Marvel Strike Force. I just love the gameplay and the content. And again, Doctor Doom and Magneto having it in this kind of style just really it appealed to me again. And I was like, okay, let's get back into it. And so I did, and the time vaults were a thing. And I was like, oh wow, I can actually get Doom quickly, right? And so, long story short, this account in this game, I got mostly to play with Doom. And I don't regret it one bit. Game is so fun. I highly recommend it. Spend money, don't spend money, who cares? Just do your thing, have fun. I'm in an alliance. If you want to see my alliance, let me pull it up. You can send an invite if you want to join. It is, let's see if my game will load. Empire 6160 Command is what my alliance is called. So, if you want to potentially join, go ahead and send an invite. They'll reach out to you probably and figure it out. But yeah, guys, that's going to be all for the video. It's not DC Worlds Collide, it's not COD Mobile, but it is something new that I wanted to put on the channel and kind of just display, have a showcase over, because I am proud of, what I've done so far. It's been a great game, and it has its issues, trust me, every game does, but I'm having fun with it. I'm very casually playing it and just enjoying myself, because I can use the character that I love the most, the two characters that I love the most. So it entices me to play the game more because I have those characters. So that's going to be all for the video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Smash that like button, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.